Welcome back to Fun with Fords. I am Eric, and I know I've been gone for the past couple weeks, but I wanted to take some time and spend with family, and just got back this last weekend. I spent a week up in Washington State with my son, and we had a good time over his birthday. And then after the holidays at my work, it ends up being a mountain of work to pile through. And so I'm back to make a quick video on my Blackstone oil analysis. But first, I want to preface by saying I saw that I hit 200 subscribers this morning, and I want to say thank you very much to everyone who subscribed to the channel. I sincerely appreciate it. I really do, and I hope you get good value out of it. I've said it many times before. I'm not an expert in anything that I'm doing. I am learning as I go. If there is something that I'm doing incorrectly, I appreciate constructive criticism. I always appreciate comments. So please feel free to comment on anything that you see. I like to answer comments. Okay, all right. So let's get into the oil analysis. So from Blackstone Labs, I had 2 oil analysis done. 6.7 Power Stroke diesel, and then they list the oil type that I put in the most recent, and then the oil use on that change. So I put in Shell Rotella T6 5W40. I replaced the factory oil that it came with on the first time. So it's nice because they actually have some, they put some comments. He says, F3 Power Stroke maturing nicely. This report shows great progress. Copper, silver, and silicon have come down by good margins, and even some of the metals that were already low enough to consider average managed to improve. See aluminum and iron. Only copper remains in bold, so I guess that's high. But we think by next time we'll be able to improve that mark or remove that mark. Since the last remnants of wear-in probably made their exit when this oil was changed. Honestly, though, a steady 5 parts per million reading from copper wouldn't be disappointing to find either. Good so far. I like that. So this oil change that I did at 7,714 miles is with the factory filter and the factory oil. So you can see the numbers on there. And then over here they have, I guess, universal averages. Now, this oil change that I did in January, this is after when I did this oil change, I installed the bypass oil filter system. And then this is the results of the oil bypass system, of having it on. So it looks like it cut the aluminum down. Iron, it was cut in half. I see the copper went from 34 down to 5. It says the reference average should be 2. And then all the other metals went from 1, except for whether it's nickel and lead and tin, they went to 0. Silver went way down. Silicone went way down to 9, which has a reference of 9 here. So it looks like when I compare these numbers, it looks like the oil bypass filter system is removing quite a bit of what might ordinarily still be there. So based upon these numbers, I'm thinking it's a good thing to have. Does anybody have any other experiences? Do you have numbers like this? Have you seen numbers like this? I haven't seen anybody do this type of comparison with the actual laboratory oil analysis from having a factory oil and a filter to the oil bypass system. Would these be normal numbers coming down? Because they don't know. Blackstone Labs doesn't know that I have an oil bypass filter system on it. I didn't tell them any of that. I didn't want that to, pollute their possible findings, or have that be some sort of deciding factor, or whatever it may be. So only I know that there's a bypass filter system on this. So I'm wondering, are these numbers consistent with a normal stock oil filter change? Or is this really showing the benefits of the bypass oil filter system? Thoughts? Please like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to hear comments on this. When I see the iron come down in half, I thought that with the bypass filter system, it might have come down a little bit more than that. But I don't know. So I would love to hear thoughts on this. So that's all I have for this. And stay tuned for the next video coming up. Thanks. Have a great day.